Well, hello, CEO. Thank you so much for coming, and we appreciate your time. For this exhibition, we got three questions for you. And before answering these three questions, we'd love to hear more about you. Yeah, we'd appreciate if you can give us a short introduction about you and then what you're representing.
Awesome. Thanks for having me. My name is HODLCEO, as we know. I've been in the crypto space for a couple of years now. I started off just buying crypto, dabbling just to see what it's about. And I quickly discovered NFTs, got into Decentraland, and created a community because it was just like a place to hang out and just talk to people about crypto because most of us don't have IRL people to talk to. So yeah, just kind of came into the space, created a community, and have been vibing ever since.
Awesome. That's really dope. We're all very glad to join in this space, and then let's jump into the questions that we prepared for you. And our first one is, as a user of origin of NFT, and you are currently, can you tell us some of your views on NFT? For example, brands in traditional Web 2 industries are trying to cooperate with the Web 3 industries. What future trends will this bring to the development of both parties?
I've actually thrown an IRL event
Mm.
for them. So we had the CloneX NYC event. That was something that was kind of like um, a collaboration of, let's say, Web 2 traditional brands and Web 3. So we just had a conventional meetup, but what we did was we also had it on Cyber and on Hyperfi. So we had two metaverse activations, not just one. And one of them was an exact replica of the IRL location that we were having our event at. So it looked exactly the same. And the other one was kind of just like a hangout spot meant to look like, outside of the venue. Um, and as far as that goes, like that's just something where like clothing brands and tech brands and all different kinds of brands could just like have these activations both IRL and online on the metaverse, virtually. Could be AR, could be VR,
Yeah.
and it's so powerful because it's anytime, anywhere.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things. And actually, another big one as of late, there was Louis Vuitton doing their trunk. They're doing about like 200 soul-bound trunks for about 40,000 USD. And essentially, the soul-bound thing means that you'll get an NFT that you can't sell or trade. It'll be a permanent thing for that wallet. And I'm not sure what utilities and airdrops are going to come, but I'm sure they're going to be a lot.
Yeah,
And
that's already something.
yeah,
Yeah, great. Thank you so much for your insights. And our next question is, given the rapid development of visualization devices, what is your understanding of metaverse? Will the entire virtual space be unified together in the future, or will there be countless virtual spaces? Or like, what does the metaverse itself mean to you?
wow, that's a tough one. That's uh
Yeah.
that's a tough one. So it's kind of hard to say for sure, right? There I think there are people who have different views. Some people are looking at it like Ready Player One, the movie, the book, where there is an online world that has multiple worlds and they're all like interconnected.
Right.
I think that's probably one of the best outcomes where everyone can create a virtual world, and then the assets that go within them, your character, the skins, the weapons, or whatever else, the cars,
Yeah.
all of that can go to any which game. And like maybe the graphics of the item automatically change when you go to this other world, like to fit the design there. Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe you want to keep the style. Um, and those are things that we're probably a ways away from. But we've already seen levels of interoperability like this from the crypto, from the chain itself, right? So what Ethereum does is it enables all of these different projects on Ethereum to have like assets that are interoperable.
Exactly.
Um, For example, one of my favorite it's not exactly an interoperability, it's more of an operability.
Mm,
If you uh, bake the VRM like location into the metadata of a PFP that you create
mm,
nowadays, on Cyber just recently added a feature where you can basically automatically load that VRM straight from your NFT, which is quite a big deal. Because having my favorite NFT being CloneX from Artifact, they gave us the 3D files in pieces, right? Very, very high res pieces. It's very high quality, but it's very difficult to create something optimized enough for virtual spaces. So having the ability to put that into your NFT from the get go and having it automatically work on a platform, to me that is amazing that we already have that, and it's like, okay, now everyone else just needs to add that same thing to their platform and we're good to go.
yeah, that's it's really happening. This the perspective of multiverse, like it's happening on metaverse already. Like people get to start to have a better understanding of what multiverse is, and then they're trying to really create something on these virtual spaces, which is like really mindstorm stuff. That and then it is getting mainstream nowadays. Like people from Web 2, they're starting to know this metaverse stuff just through these virtual spaces, which is really amazing, I think. Thank you so
Yeah,
much
and
for the
there was a
answer.
really big one recently too that I kind of, sorry to cut you off, but
Yeah, no problem.
Nike just had a partnership with Fortnite.
Yeah,
Okay, so
right.
that's
Phew,
that's honestly
mind
the
blowing stuff.
biggest one to date because um, it's what I would like to call a mini Trojan horse.
Yeah.
It's not exactly NFTs,
Uh-huh.
right? It's just linking accounts to accounts, like, which is a traditional Web 2 thing.
Mm,
You link your Amazon Prime to your Twitch, you get the rewards and stuff like that. These are things that gamers already know, but that's why it's powerful
exactly.
because now they're gonna want to know, well, wait, what's this dot swoosh platform? And oh, like the way Nike's doing it, they're not even mentioning that it's NFTs. They're all on Polygon and they are NFTs, but it's all custodial. And to me, I'm not a crazy big fan of the corporate entry and the need for corporate and Nike and all these big brands that are going to do it this way,
Yeah.
but the masses need it, the
Of course,
consumers
man.
need it.
Yeah, they this corporate, they need we need them to kind of just hype this stuff up. You can
Yeah, and to set the standard.
right.
To me, the hype I could do without. It's the standards that I'm interested in. I hope that they set proper standards and
Okay.
follow them, so that people can see and identify a good project
Yeah.
when it has. Because I mean, I don't want to show my own stuff here, but I mean, I'd say I'm doing better than some of these big corporations.
Yeah,
I
I
don't have
bet.
the same money, but as far as assets and utility and things that my community has set up,
Hmm.
it's pretty impressive, and it's all done like through my own community members, like just doing whatever they want to do. So,
Real
you
Web
know,
three stuff,
um,
though.
real decentralization and
Exactly.
Web3 vibes, right? Just
That's what I'm
hodling
saying.
together.
Damn. There you go, bro. All right, all right. Thank you, man. And last question. What is your opinion on the development of the RWA or IRL track? Because the reason we're asking is we're currently doing this deeply bind the real industry with the NFT stuff, trying to link the Web 2 and Web 3 together.
Well, honestly, I think it's genius. It's kind of just like how Nike and it just did that
Yeah.
thing with Fortnite. It's kind of like one of my first NFT for HODL HQ was actually a phygital. So you bought a Decentraland wearable, which was a hat, and
Hmm.
I sent you a physical hat, right?
Yeah.
And that worked for people that were already in NFTs. But let's say you weren't in NFTs already.
Mm.
What you would do is you would buy the hat with fiat, and I would like teach you how to get a wallet for me to send you the NFT so that you could use it virtually, and then that
Exactly.
would be your entry into the space.
Right? That's
Um, and I had people buy both from fiat and from crypto, and it was definitely interesting.
hmm
Um, but as far as projects that like kind of do that, like Artifact has been doing like the streetwear thing, so I'm getting shoes. I've already got shirts and hoodies
hmm
that my clone can wear. It's freaking awesome. Like normally, like you buy skins for your character in the game and that's it. They're just in the game, but now it's like, oh well, you're buying this because later you're gonna get it in real life. So now for what you guys are doing, I mean, it's even more utility than that, right? Like
Yeah.
depending it for the industry that you're in. Like I can't imagine. I wish I was over there. I really I
We'll be
really wish
together
I was
somedays,
over
bro.
there. You
Yeah.
guys need to branch out to my side
Yeah,
of the
definitely.
earth.
That's our plan actually. That's on the roadmap. So that's why we're
Okay.
so excited to have you to get to know you and then discuss stuff with you. And after these questions, I really think that we share the same perspective and views in this future of NFT and metaverse stuff. Once again, so glad to have you, and then thank you for your time. And this is our all questions today. And then feel free to add stuff if you want. And then we're here just representing Zalien to our community members today on this exhibition site. And then after this, all this, we're about to party, right? Just to get some networking and stuff like that.
I'm so jealous. I mean, it's so dope. I wish I could be there.
Yeah,
I
we
need
wish
to
we
be
could
the
have
real
you,
HODL CEO and be able to pop out to all these events and stuff
right?
soon.
Exactly, man. I think I
Oh,
have I have no doubt that we'll meet eventually one day, and then
oh God.
that is
I'm messing
something.
with these emotes over here. Hopefully you didn't see that.
All right, bro. So like, I think that's it for today.
Awesome. Well, I
Awesome.
mean, I appreciate you guys having me.
hmm
Hopefully my little insight is helpful.
Definitely,
Uh,
that's for sure.
and yeah, anytime.
Yeah,
And I
man.
would love to connect with you guys more. I definitely like what you're doing.
Yeah,
Um,
that sounds
and I
good,
look
bro.
forward. I
Let's
look forward to the expansion.
exactly. Let's keep in touch then. I bet there is midnight, almost midnight over there.
Yep.
So yeah, have a good night, bro. We're about to you know let's keep things moving.
You guys got a lot of balls to roll and a party to start, so
All
I'll
right.
let you.
Thank you,
I'll
bro.
let you get to it.
Thank you. Have a good one. Bye bye.
All right.